Besides the release of the Spurs schedule for the upcoming season, the Missions have been the talk of the town. More details continue to emerge about a new baseball stadium downtown just minutes away from KSAT 12. As word spread, KSAT 12 was at Wolf Stadium on Tuesday as the Missions started their series with Amarillo. Fans shared their thoughts about a potential move away from San Antonio's west side.
I think it's a great idea.
I'm for it. I like it. It's time for a change.
I think it's great for downtown to be, revitalize that area.
I love it here. Been here for years, but if they got to do that, we'll follow them.
I remember the days at VJ Key Field, watching them play out there, and it just kind of progressed into a new area. I mean, it's time for a change, I guess.
I guess if they have to, but what's going to happen to this here? Is it just going to be another abandoned building?
On that same day, Mayor Ron Nirenberg joined us during our 6 o'clock newscast to discuss how the ballpark would be financed.
The funding to build this stadium is going to be generated from taxes that only that development around that area that's being built by those private investors is generating. So, the idea that we're putting a bunch of public money into a ballpark is not true. This is about the tax increment that's being created by the investment that's being put in by those private owners and developers. So I think in all respects, this is a good deal. It's a prudent one. It protects taxpayers. It protects the city. And at the end of the day, we're going to get a great new ballpark.
On Wednesday, the Missions, owners, potential developers, and the city presented an in-depth look at the proposed ballpark. And here's some of what was presented to city leaders.
The orientation will be very much similar to Nelson Wolff Stadium, where we will have the breeze coming in. One of the things we may want to consider is shortening the fences a little bit because people love home runs and fans want to get balls, and we will have a 360-degree concourse as we discussed with making sure that folks can come out and walk on non-game days.
It was also said that Bexar County would create a parking garage with the new ballpark, and the Missions would not be the ones setting prices for parking. The city and county both own around 5,000 parking spaces within a quarter mile of the proposed site. A new downtown ballpark will cost $160 million. The ballpark would have less seats than Wolf Stadium and could be done by the start of the 2028 season. But there are 4 stages to the stadium project, with the final stage not being done until 2031. We have a lot more details on all of this. Just go to ksat.com for more. After dropping the first 2 games in their series with Amarillo, the Missions won 3 straight at Wolf Stadium. Thursday night, 3 different pitchers combined to no-hit the Sod Poodles and win the game 8-0. It was their first no-hitter since April of 2022 and 5th combined no-no in franchise history. Starting pitcher Ryan Bergert went 6 innings, striking out 9 batters. Then on Friday in the 10th inning with 2 outs after tying the game in the 9th, Connor Hollis delivered a single down the right field line to win the game 3-2. The Missions won the Saturday night as well. Let's see how the series wrapped up tonight in Texas League action. The Sod Poodles win it by a final of 5-3. So San Antonio is now 21-23 in the second half of the season. And looking at the Missions schedule, they'll play at the Frisco Rough Riders Tuesday through Sunday.